Magandang araw. Pag-usapan po natin ang illustration of limits theorem. Meron tayong 9 theorem na dapat pagbigyan ng pansin. Tara, sabayan niyo po ako. Ang unang theorem natin, or theorem number 1, ay we have the limit of a constant is itself. If k is any constant, then we have the limit of k is also equals to k. Tatandaan natin dito na yung k natin dito is our constant. Short as x approaches to c. Let's have an example. For instance, we're going to find for the limit of 7. Since the constant of this problem is 7, and therefore our limit is also equals to 7, although our x is approaches to 1/3. Laging tatandaan, kung anuman ang constant na nandiyan ay yun na mismo ang kanyang magiging sagot sa given problem. Let's have a second example. The limit of 3/4 as x approaches to 0. Ang titingnan lang natin ay ang constant. Then, ang ating magiging sagot is also 3/4. For example number 3, we have the limit of -8 as x approaches to 0. In this case, ang constant natin is -8, and therefore, ang ating magiging sagot is also -8. Let's proceed to theorem number 2. The limit of x as x approaches to c is equals to c. This may be true of us as the substitution law. This is because x here is simply substituted by c. We represent this by the limit of x is equals to c as x approaches to c. Ang ibig sabihin nun, kung ano man ang value ng c, yun din po ang ilalagay natin dito sa kanyang sagot. Let's have an example. Example number 1. The limit of x as x approaches to c. Yung 6 natin, this is the value of our c, and therefore, ang ating sagot is 6. Number 2, the limit of x as x approaches to 3/4. Yung value ng c is 3/4. Therefore, ang ating sagot is also 3/4. Number 3, the limit of -8 as x approaches to 0.003. Ang value ng c natin is 0.003, and therefore, ang atin pong sagot is 0.003. Let's proceed to theorem number 3, the constant multiple theorem. The limit of k multiplied by the function of x as x approaches to c is equals to k multiplied by the limit of the function of x as x approaches to c is equals to k times L. Yung L po natin dito, ito po yung nagsasabi kung ano ang magiging sagot natin dito. So, tatandaan, kung titingnan po natin ang ating problem na yung constant natin to find for the limit ay napupunta dito sa likod. So, kaya napunta siya dito sa katabi ng limit sa kanyang unahan. Then, solve the problem. So, let's have an example. The limit of 6x as x approaches to 3. So, tulad ng nabanggit natin, dahil merong constant yung kanyang x, yung 6, ililipat po natin dito sa katabi ng limit. Then, may iwan yung x. So, we have now yung 6 na punta na po dito. Yung tuldok, ang ibig sabihin nun, we're going to multiply this by limit. Pagkatapos po natin gawin yan, hahanapin natin yung value ng c. Diba? Theorem number 2, kung ano man yung value ng c, yun din po ang magiging value ng x. So, papalitan natin yung limit x ng 3. And therefore, magiging 3 or 6 times 3. So, ang ating magiging sagot ay 18. That's your final answer. Tandaan, itong limit x, dahil pinalitan natin ng number 3. Yung 6, we just simply multiply. Kaya po ang ating naging sagot is 18. Let's have number 2. So, we have here if the limit of f of x is equals to 9. So, dito pinagpapalagay na ang f of x is equals to 9. Given na po yun. Then we have here as x approaches to c. In this case, we have the limit of negative 10 multiplied by f of x. Tatandaan ng atin pong f of x is equals to 9. Dahil po meron tayong constant dito, si negative 10 ililipat natin dito sa kabila. Kaya magiging ganito. As x approaches to c. So, si number 10 ay napunta na po dito sa likod ng limit. Then, yung f of x natin, papalitan natin ng 9. Kasi po, yun po yung kanyang value. And therefore, that would be 10. Negative 10 times 9, you have 90. That's your final answer.